My dear friend, today is the 21st day of our Lenten pilgrimage. Today, reward yourself. Reward yourself today. Celebrate. At least you have crossed halfway milestone of this journey. Many times we do not celebrate our successes. We think about things that we did not do. My dear friend, practice celebrating the little successes that you have achieved for the last 21 days. Every step and every move you have made has made you stronger, and you need to realize that many things that you have done them right. So today, I want us to look at some people who failed at some point, but they succeeded, because I know maybe some of us are actually training to move all along this journey. Others want almost to give up. Think of this man. He was called Kevin Systrom. He was an American computer programmer in 2010. And this guy discovered a web app called Prubon. It was for making photos from mobile phones and locating on a GPS app. But after the launch, no one was using the app, so he got so much discouraged. As he was about to give up, he met some guys and they encouraged him to go on. So he went on and developed, together with the other friends, an app that would take photos, and it had a place for commenting and liking, and they changed its name from Bourbon to Instagram. In fact, that is the Instagram that we know today. Now, Instagram has over 25,000 users in a day. Kevin became a very rich man. At some point, he convinced Pope Francis and even Selena Gomez to subscribe to Instagram, and that increased even the number of subscribers. Now, Kevin sold Instagram to Facebook at $1 billion in the year 2012. He was about to give up. Now he's among the richest guys in the world. Think about other personalities who almost gave up. Thomas Edison is the guy who discovered a light bulb. Thomas tried more than 1,000 times, 1,000 patents, and did not get the answer. It was the 1,001th trial that made him successful. He would have given up, but he did not. He is now known as one of the most successful inventors who ever lived, and his creation changed the lives of billions of people, including us. We use bulbs. Albert Einstein, his name is synonymous to intelligence. You know, as a child, he did not start speaking until he was 4 years. Even people thought that as a young child, he was mentally handicapped. But he never gave up. He persevered in all that. And in most of his theories, he was always quiet. But you know what? He's one of the greatest physicists that you can think of. Think of Abraham Lincoln. He had many failures as a person. In fact, he achieved the unique feat of living for a war, a captain, and returning as a private. He left with a high rank, but returned as a captain, a private captain. Now, his next failure was in business. He attempted several businesses and failed. He went to political realm, where he launched several runs for political office, but he failed terribly in many places, in many times. But now, he eventually ascended to become the president of the United States of America. And one of his great quotes, he said, his great concern is not whether you have failed, but whether you are content with the failure. Lincoln would be content with any kind of failure that he went through. One athlete, he was being interviewed in the BBC. And he said that when he first started running, the first time he could not run for even more than 7 minutes. And he said that in 2 weeks, he gained very little improvement. He was only doing for 7 minutes. Then after 2 weeks, after a month or thereabout, he started doing 30 minutes. Then after a while, he started doing 50 minutes. And now he is doing 2 hours. He's one of the best athletes in the world. So the first 7 minutes are the hardest. But after you get used to the first 7 minutes, then you become a little better. My dear friend, you don't have to love what you are doing now. Sometimes what I'm telling you to do may be strenuous, but don't focus on big things. Don't think about changing within one day and forgiving that one person that you have been holding grudge with. Don't think about within a day you have changed that habit. It is about small steps. Series of small wins lead to great results. So, what is your 7 minutes? That 7 minutes that you start with, that you are struggling with, it is that small activity that you can try to do on daily basis. And don't do it once. Do it severally. It will cease from being 7 minutes to become 30 minutes. And eventually you'll be there. My dear friends, are you in a situation where you are almost giving up this journey? Like the people of Israelites, at some point they were telling Moses that it's better they go back to Egypt. Are you at times disinterested in everything, in some of the things that we are doing? And I want you to think about these Bible characters. David, he failed severally, but he would raise up and move on. Prophet Elijah had so many breakdowns as a person. Paul had an awful history. Peter denied Jesus. But these characters did not at any one point begin thinking about their failures. But they would wake up and continue, and they were thinking about the success and the goal that was ahead of them. So my dear friend, today, being the 21st day since you began the pilgrimage to freedom, the number 21 is a very special number. It is 7 times 3. So, in the Bible, 7 is about perfection and fulfillment. What I mean is number 7 is perfection, number 3 is fulfillment. So 21 is the sum of 7 times 3. So what is it? It is fulfillment of perfection. And look at this. The gestation period for most birds and animals is in the multiplication of 7. Also, it takes 21 days for the chicken to hatch its egg. So there is a promise of new life for you after the 21 days, which is today. Still, for several reasons, some scholars claim that 21 is also a symbol of wickedness and evil in the Bible. In the context of our journey, it is also a warning that though it is a symbol of fulfillment of perfection, it can also be a warning that we could backslide into odd ways any time from the 21st day. In any case, let us celebrate our achievement of crossing halfway mark. I think we have already crossed the Red Sea. We are in the wilderness. Maybe we have been given the Decalogue and we are still moving. Decide on something that you'd like to do today or this weekend to reward yourself. Something healthy, something holy, or something life-giving. Maybe you want to go for a long walk or to climb a hill, maybe a walk or a hill climb. Maybe you want to pay a surprise visit to an old relative that you have been wishing to visit. Maybe you could go for swimming, maybe a weekend out swimming. Or do you want to take a walk to a holy shrine as a part of this pilgrimage? Or might you want to do a random act of kindness to a stranger? Or Can you think about wanting to spend a day offering your voluntary service in maybe a care home, children's home, or you want to spend a full day in complete silence and prayer? Look for a way in which you can celebrate. Celebrate and enjoy this moment. You have already gone for 21 days. It's not easy. As you celebrate, also focus on the remaining 21 days. Don't give up. Success is brought by many failures, but we need to be resilient on this journey so that we don't look back, but always look ahead. Thank you. May God bless you. Please don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel. And also, we'll place a caption, a poster for your Lenten donation. May God bless you. Thank you.